Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for our final Wicked Wednesday of the season. I hope you guys have been having an incredibly spooky October so far. If you still got plans for the final days, I hope you guys stay safe, enjoy yourself, and have an absolutely haunting time. In the meantime, let's kick back and check out our final movie for the month, and that is going to be the sequel to one of the most iconic spooky movies of all time, Beetlejuice Beetlejuice. I love the original. I've seen it so many times. I will admit, though, up until recently, it's been a long time since I had seen it, but I did rewatch it here recently in preparation for this, just within the last week, so it'd be fresh in my mind. I even grew up watching the animated series, which I adored, man. I had so much fun watching that as a kid. And not to mention the short-lived Broadway musical that they had that was an adaptation of the original film with Alex Brightman as Beetlejuice, who gave a phenomenal performance. It is wild if you ever get a chance to see it or at least listen to it. It's such a banger, man. It's got all of the lovely sensibilities that you would expect, all the dark macabre humor that you would expect, and a lot of really fun, inventive spins on the narrative of the original film. Plus, Alex Brightman is just fantastic as Beetlejuice. I've actually met him. He actually watches the channel because I react to a couple of animated shows that he does voices and songs for, both Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss. So that was a nice crossing of the streams, a delightful little surprise. I don't know. There's a lot of nostalgia here. Again, I just thought this would be fun to just kind of cap off the month with, especially considering this came out, I think, on digital a few weeks ago now. So I know as far as like reactors go, I'm probably the last one to get to this at this point, but I just wanted to save it for last. I wanted to like let that sit and let that be the capstone for the month for us here with our little spooky season celebration that we've been doing. But I'm excited to check it out. I'm excited to catch up with these familiar faces and get to know these new ones. So let's go ahead and strap in. So if you want to see the full reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're coming over to the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes for actually the entire film. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things that we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. With that all said and out of the way, I do believe it is showtime. Here we God, just hearing the music, hearing that theme start to build and ramp up, it just gives me chills. Dude, do you think we're gonna get a third one? And it'll be Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice? Oh, dude. Ah, there's the bridge. It's still such a sad way to go, man. Just like that, and like something like that small with such a small ass drop. You know, sometimes this stuff happens, but like, I feel like I could have got out if it was me, not gonna lie. But yeah, dude, just that close to home, so sad. God, cruising through the model, it's just like nothing's changed, except there's been some updated cars here and there. There were the Maitlands, I think, down there by the river. It looked like them anyway. All of Delia's extensions aren't represented here. Dude.
The living, the dead, can they coexist? That's what we're here to find out. My name is Lydia Deetz, and welcome to Ghost House.
Wait, what? Oh, whoa.
And we're gonna hear about how their dream home became a ghost house. I've been a psychic mediator for over 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Here's a preview. Be warned, it's intense.
This is so, God, this is just fitting. I love this. Oh, poor doggy.
We need to leave now. Emmett, are you ready to hear about your paranormal visitors?
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Don't worry, I'll be right by you.
Oh. Whoa. What was that?
Need a break? Yeah, let's take a break.
What's interesting is if it's anything like with the Maylands, or like for all we know, she could talk to the ghosts and they could like collaborate on how to make all this stuff happen, or they're faking it. Who knows? But I love this. I'm kind of shocked she doesn't have a podcast, to be honest.
I told him he needed to wear contacts, but no.
Can you give it a rest, Nadia? I'm having a really shitty day.
Oh, wait. I hope that's makeup.
What happened out there?
Oh, it wasn't. Oh, God.
Because when you're feeling like this, it just makes me feel what you're feeling. So in a weird way, it's like when you're hurting, it's hurting me. I don't know.
One, that's extremely manipulative, but at the same time, I'm the same. Like, people's moods impact my mood tremendously.
No, you don't need these. I have one job, and that is make sure that you do not drown your talents at the bottom of a bottle of pills, Lydia.
Just to get through today.
Okay, but this is the last time that I ever dig pills out of a trash can for you. Do you understand? Or a toilet or a sink.
Sounds like he does this often. Then.
You got this.
Wait, did he just take one of her pills too?
Is that mine?
Stupid stepmother. She's got texting diarrhea.
I have to go.
Oh.
We still have a segment to finish.
The human canvas, Delia Deetz.
I am my art. Art imitates the living. It feeds me, and I was not getting enough nourishment from the sculpture alone. So
Aw.
Where have you been? I think I've cried all the water out of my body.
Oh.
What happened?
Your father's left me.
He's divorcing you?
What a horrible thought.
No, he's dead.
Wow. So,
Daddy's passed away.
what a way to get the news. She seems to be reacted in an interesting way.
Bird watching expedition to the Funafuti Atoll.
Of course he was. What the fuck is
Plane went
this?
down in the South Pacific.
Plane crash?
Wow.
According to survivors, Daddy clung onto a wheel.
He got eaten by
How did
sharks.
he die? A shark jumped
Are
out
you
of the
fucking kidding?
Just like that.
I just spoke to him on.
Why so mean? I mean, he was a little weird, a little odd, a little egg, but like, good God. I mean, shit happens, I guess, but good God. I like the animation that they went with. They got it depicted, obviously, considering they don't have the actor and all that to, you know, bring him into the fold for it. Wow. Watch where you're going, man. Oh. Dude. And I know that, like, I know that they talked about one of the things going into this movie was doing things like the way they did for the original, like from the sets, the puppets, all the practical effects and trickery that they did to kind of get things to kind of look very similar. And I love this.
Take a number. Someone will help you. Eventually. Goddamn foreigners.
Rude. Oh, yo. What's up, Danny V? Oh, we are taking a little bit of a detour here, aren't we? Oh! Whoa, what the hell? Oh, whoa! Well, oh my God. Hey, some assembly required. You know. Oh, her ring finger. Damn, that was wild.
Worries Beetlejuice.
Oh my god, bye Danny! Wow, she like sucked his soul away, but she's after Beetlejuice. Alleged mom, love it. Good one.
When you're all in your third kid and second divorce, I don't know. We'll see who gets the last laugh.
No.
I've never hosted a funeral. I've never hosted anything without Charles standing there watching me in awe. Oh, pick up.
Maybe I should tell Astrid about Charles. Might be easier
Astrid.
coming from a non-feminine masculine archetype.
Well, there aren't any men left in the family.
Oh, no offense taken, Delia. I'll be a member of the family soon enough.
That's a weird way to put that.
Having just lost my own grandfather.
You did? When?
40 years ago. But in my child body, that's yesterday.
Fuck.
Astrid! Astrid!
Oh my god.
Torturing your mother. I know I usually find it funny and only fair after the way she treated me when she was your age. But not today.
Hey! Oh, the Deetz Art Center. That's the sculpture, one of the sculptures that attacked them.
And I've lost my horny handyman. Oh, Charles!
Can't believe Grandpa's dead. He's like the only semi-normal person in this family.
I guess comparatively, he was still a little bit of an odd one in his own way.
Grandpa loved that place.
And we are going to honor him with a grief collective.
A what?
We need to unpack the art of sorrow.
Yeah, that sounds really traumatic.
Always looking to capitalize on whatever's going on.
What? No, no.
Oh, she keeps seeing him. I wonder why that's happening now. Like, it just seemed maybe like once...
Can you stop being a freak for like 1 second?
That's rude.
You'd rather spend more time with ghosts than your own daughter.
Oh, okay. Well, funny. You should say that. I feel like that's going to hijack this entire situation. But like, why? It seems to like all coincide with her father's death. Why did that like wake him up or cause this bleed over to manifest? Afterlife call manager.
You know what? Long-distance relationships can be difficult, especially when one of you is dead and the other's ignoring it for 30 years. But Lydia and I, we have a definite psychic connection.
Please hold. Afterlife call center. Please hold.
She definitely saw me that last time. I'll feel the tingles.
I'm putting your call through now.
I'll kill the new husband and I'll possess the ex-wife and make her do some unseemly things, and then I'll post the pics.
That is diabolical.
I'm needed upstairs.
I'm shocked they are allowing him to work.
Où je suis? Where am I?
Take a number, take a seat.
Wow.
You, room 515, now.
Wait, there's afterlife police too?
Wolf Jackson, Afterlife, Crime Units.
Whoa.
Actor.
I've done it all. For 6 movies and a reboot, I became Frank Hardballer. Doing my own stunts was non-negotiable. You know why?
Authenticity.
Correct.
Is that why she's got a bullet in her chest?
Or for some ham-bone stuntman to break it down. Neither did I. You gotta keep it real.
Looks like you got a little too real there, bud.
Who knew
Gotta do it
was
for the
a live
craft. A live grenade.
grenade? Case I'm investigating. Recognize this puss?
Never seen that chick before in my life, or afterlife.
I call bullshit. Beetlejuice is mine.
Any idea why my suspect wrote your name in this schmo's goop?
Is this his, like, ex-wife? Her ring finger was missing. He had a ring to present to Lydia originally. He did say that little line about, like, I promised myself I'd only do this once.
She's a soul sucker.
Oh, yeah, you could say that again.
I thought you didn't know her.
She gets her hands on you and you're dead. And there's no coming back from that, Mr. Juice.
Double dead. Oh, that's gorgeous. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Whose cruel idea was to make his headstone a shark fin? And I like how Birdwatcher was such a prominent discovery of his lifetime coming out and living here that it made it onto his headstone. But I wouldn't pass it past Delia for that to be the only thing she could think of in the moment to add to it.
I just don't believe I won't see Charles again.
Be comforted in the knowledge that he's in a
Hey, Bird Gorman.
May his soul fly through the heavenly gates like the birds that he so adored and soar over the fields of Elysium to the glory that is thine.
What?
Oh.
I haven't been to a funeral since Dad's.
Death is hard.
Yeah, sometimes I think life is harder.
I know.
Well, that's a familiar topic here, isn't it?
I loved your father, but our relationship was over a long time before the accident.
I still don't understand why you can't see him.
Well, that's a good point.
But this ability didn't exactly come with instructions.
You can apparently see any random ghost for your shitty TV show, but the one ghost that actually matters to me, you can't see at all?
I mean, he might not linger. Might not be here. Maybe a number of reasons. Or he got soul sucked by somebody. Who knows? I'm sure we'll find out. Oh my God.
We are close! I'm sorry to bother you. My name's Charles Deetz. I'm feeling a little lightheaded.
Charles!
You wait! In waiting room! All right.
Wow. What a brutal way to take him off the list. Well, another one bites the dust. Like she even prepped herself and got wrapped up in what? I feel like I'm not that far off. Turning it black. That's a nifty, handy little power right there. Ew. Good God. What the?
My ex-wife is back.
There we go.
When was the juice ever tied down? What kind of woman could ever keep him satisfied? Well,
I would kind of go the other way around there.
In un'epoca dimenticata, I tentacoli della nostra... Ero un umile ladro di tombe. Esercitavo...
Oh, wow. Human Beetlejuice.
Il suo nome, Delores. La cerimonia era tradizionale. Abbiamo bevuto il sangue l'uno dell'altro. Abbiamo staccato a morsi la testa a un paio... E desiderio sfrenato.
Oh my God. Talk about getting a little rough.
È come un ragno che si avvicina alla sua preda. Era pronta a colpire.
Wow. Well, there you go, buddy.
La mia vita. E la mia anima.
Why you specifically? I feel like that could have been any number of people. Maybe because nobody looked into him going missing.
Miei limiti. Così.
Valid. Who chopped her up? Was it him? Post-death? Or did what she have going on finally come back to bite her in the ass? Yeah, it does look like even on the main house they did get rid of her add-ons. Oh my gosh. The shrimp.
If you ever need to process any of your emotions, I'm here for you.
I'm emotions processed.
Death is so, like, that's like tragic, you know? If you ever want to cry.
I'm good.
You know, times like this can bring a family weirdly closer together. I wrote a poem for your grandpa.
Oh, did you? How does it go?
It's long. I didn't memorize it.
Cut the crap, Rory.
Yeah, he is full of shit.
My mom is a very broken person. Okay, she's a delusional fantasist. You just exploit her, and if she wants to allow that to happen, that's on her.
Damn. Yeah, everything he does is performative.
Oh, if it isn't little Jane Butterfield.
Wow.
Sample from my hubby's microbrewery. Is that for people with tiny houses?
Why is your house covered in black fabric?
Now that Charles is dead, so also does this house. And I'm protecting it in its transition to a new life with a new family.
Oh my god, just like her mother.
Thanks to you, Lydia. Everyone wants a piece of the original ghost house.
Ghosts aren't real. Only gullible people believe that kind of crap. Unless you're trying to pay the bills, right, Mom?
Okay, honey, in you go.
Could I have everyone's attention, please?
Oh my god, I'm already over this guy.
He also chose to live his life to the fullest. I am going to tear a page out of Charles Deetz's book.
Oh god.
Let's get married on your favorite holiday. Will you marry me on Halloween? I've already spoken to Father Damien. The church is available.
The Lord's sanctuary welcomes all who seek salvation and everlasting glory, just not before noon and between 3 and 4.
Because I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Lydia, and you, Delia. And you, too. And you, again.
You stop. Just shut the fuck up, please.
I can't commit to this right now.
First the death of Charles, and of course the death of my grandfather, which you know about, and now the death of...
Us. Oh my god.
Do you want to take life's great big bungee jump right beside me? No safety nets, right? I guess...
Yeah, that's me right now, dude. This guy is too much.
What are we waiting for?
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, I'm right there with fucking Delia at this point, man.
She said yes.
Oh my god. Oh!
Are you okay? Are you okay? What happened?
What are you reading?
Crime and Punishment.
Lovely. Had a whole class on crime and punishment.
Your dad in the picture, or?
Yeah, he was a free spirit, defender of hopeless causes. When they split, he went to Brazil. Just trying to save the rainforest. But my mom grew up here, that old house on the hill.
So wait, so he's alive?
Wait, the ghost house? Your mom, Lydia Deetz?
Unfortunately.
She's a legend.
Well, yeah, if you believe in supernatural bullshit. I only believe in things that I could see. No science. Facts.
Well, about that.
Sorry about your fence, by the way. You can tell your parents my mom will pay for that.
That's okay. They won't even notice. Well, listen, I'll be here.
Wait, what if he's dead? That would be perfect for her character arc. Oh my god. I love how over the top some of these fucking deaths are in this fucking universe, man. There's never just a normal, average death.
She stole a wedding dress from the conveyor.
Of course, this stapled sicko has her twisted heart set on a romantic reunion with Mr. Juice.
Mr. Juice.
Cases like this make me wonder why I even became a cop.
You're not a cop, you're an actor.
Thank you, Janet. He's probably laying low.
Ouija board curfew implemented.
Like looking in a mirror. You see, Bob did serve as my decoy. You'd walk in front of me at all times.
My.
That way she'd suck your soul while I make mine get away.
Wow. Bob, the scapegoat.
Now's my chance.
Oh, okay, so that's not correlated. Maybe she's just emotionally more fragile, so his calls, his reaching out goes heard a little bit more because of that.
What's wrong? Oh, I'm trying to capture the perfect primal scream. I'm going to blow it up, mount it on the wall, and I invite all of you to do the same.
Why?
What awful thing did Grandpa ever do to you?
He bought this house without telling me.
Told the movers to come a week from today, all right? I think that'll give us all time to get over our grief and our trauma, and then...
Yeah, that's it. That's all it'll take. Just that little bit of time.
Adam and Barbara Maitland. They're not here anymore.
Why, they find a better house to haunt?
No, we found a loophole and they moved on.
Aww. I was wondering what, like where they were. Because wasn't they supposed to be here for like 100 and something odd years or whatever? Trapped to this domain before they could like get that chance or something, but she helped them get around that. Also, I didn't realize upon rewatch here recently that Adam was Alec Baldwin. I never put that together all these years. Oh no. Are you serious?
Ew.
Valid response. No.
Thought I lost those. I was 9 months pregnant with you. My water broke during Kill Baby Kill.
Oh, I found that on the floor. Hey, who's Beetlejuice?
Don't ever say that name. Not ever.
Beetlejuice.
Astrid, I am serious. If you say that name 3 times, really bad stuff is gonna happen.
Oh, she broke it. When she said like what? She broke the streak. Whew, we were close. I'm honestly surprised she didn't do it a third time, just out of spite.
Oh my God, it's you. I thought a moose was about to attack me.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Astrid, somehow Richard's death is still my fault.
You blame me for your mother's.
She's not dead. And I didn't blame you. I resented you. There's a difference.
There is indeed a difference.
Again with the creepy breathing. It works. I learned it at the survivors retreat where I met Rory.
Of course you did.
Look, I was in shock after Richard died. Rory had just lost his fiancée in a skiing accident. We were in the same sorrow circle.
Wait.
Yeah. He was turned on by you at the lowest point in your life.
I mean, it is fucking weird. And with everything we've seen so far, it feels like maybe he was there fishing.
You need to take back your life. Where's the obnoxious little goth girl who tormented me all those years ago?
Rediscover your scrap. Hey. Same spot. Dude, this kid is 100% dead.
Jeremy, is that you?
Yeah. Mom, I'm just gonna be upstairs with a friend.
Okay, have fun.
Okay, maybe not.
Hey, Dad. He lives in that room.
Unless they're all dead. He did say they wouldn't notice. Is that because they couldn't leave the house?
You got a lot of 90s vinyl. Are you finding this eBay?
No, I troll old record stores. I don't trust what I can't touch.
His shit's out.
Handbook for the recently deceased.
Yeah, I got that at a yard sale.
Sure you did, buddy.
My dad's more the traveler anyway. Yeah, they searched the Amazon for a week and they never found his body.
Oof. Wow.
Because my dad, he would go all out and make the most age-inappropriate costumes. Yeah, I think I was in 2nd grade when I went as Monks the Scream.
Wow.
No.
What is up with these creepy birds?
Bird watching was my dad's passion.
Oh.
Which I guess evolved into taxidermy.
And a little bird may have chirped our big news to a few news outlets. Thought we could sell the photos exclusively.
Wow, what a fucking scumbag. Oh no. Wow, that's great.
I want you out of my life.
Who are you yelling at?
What should be this jackass that brings him out? For the publicity.
I'm going to tell you now.
Okay, so you're saying that someone called Beetlejuice.
Don't say his name. If you say his name 3 times, he will appear.
This is the wrong person to give that intel to.
demon as clearly a construct of your unpacked trauma.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give you the push you need. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
This bastard, dude. Oh no.
I told you not to say his name.
Oh no, what in Willy Wonka is this? That screech.
Look, dig deep and spill your guts, okay? Who wants to go first? I will. There you go. See, I'm willing to do the work. You two kids need to get in touch.
See, it's easy, just like that. What the fuck?
Everybody says he's got my eyes. Personally, I don't see it. Grandkid.
Oh! Kick the baby! Oh my God, that is fucking horrifying.
You're a figment of my imagination.
Really? Is this a figment of your imagination?
Oh.
Oh my God! What the shit? Kick it! Kick it! Oh my God.
That was you stalking me.
If stalking means trying to remarry the love of my life, well, I'm guilty as charged.
To remarry, don't you have to actually marry?
Wherever you go, I will be right here.
Oh. Hell yeah, man.
I think we should lay off the pills.
Okay, she's playing it off as a drug trip. That might help us in the short term.
Snakes, actually asps. Aren't they beautiful?
Which is a snake.
They've been defanged. Guaranteed harmless, and they're for me.
Well, how's that going to come back around?
We read that they were a constant threat to Raw in the underworld and represented total chaos.
Okay, see, that's why schools need more art and less reading.
You got your wish. We're leaving. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I will pay for a fleet of movers to take everything back to Manhattan except that model. We need to chop it up and burn it.
That smirk of delight.
Wait, we can't leave yet. I have plans tomorrow with this boy that I met.
How did you have time to meet a boy?
You had time to get married.
She's got a fucking point there.
No one goes in there. No one calls his name. We're gonna be fine, right?
I'm glad that at least Delia knows what's going on. Like, she's at least there. She's been there. She's seen it. She's dealt with this fucker before. I like that, like, she at least has somebody that understands, kinda, in her own Delia kind of way.
Don't judge. All right, his dad just got into an accident at work and they're going through a rough patch.
Yeah. Accident. Because he probably died in that accident.
I like the James Dean costume, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, my parents think I look more like Richie from Happy Days.
Huh?
Your costume looks great.
I've never watched Happy Days. I know the Fonz. That's it.
Well, for someone who is dying of radiation poisoning, you look beautiful.
Well, look at you, Mr. Smooth.
It's probably too much, actually, but we can, I don't know, maybe binge on whatever's left over if you want, or we could start handing it out now.
Actually, I'd rather stay up here with you.
That's probably because nobody would see him whenever they came knocking at the door. Or nobody comes by this door because they know what happened here, and she wouldn't because she's not from here. The shit writes itself. God damn, though. They moved quick. Everything's moving so quick in this, like, at least relationship-wise. Oh. Yep, there it is.
You're a ghost.
I used to steal one of my dad's six-packs and go hide out in the tree fort, and one day I slipped and fell.
Oh. That adds up with everything in here, his collection and everything like that.
I can't go any further than that tree.
Hey, it's better than the Maitlands. At least he can go to the edge of his property without ending up on Saturn.
I really like you, and I want us to be together.
It's been like a day.
How? You're dead. I'm alive. That doesn't make any sense.
What if I told you that I found a way to come back?
He's gonna try to do what Beetlejuice was trying to do with her.
And you could literally give me my life back. I'll give you one reason to help me. You'd get to see your dad again.
What? Wait. Is it different than what Beetlejuice was trying to do? Because his whole thing involved marrying Lydia, right? And then he's like, The way he said that implies that they're gonna swap. He'll live, she'll die. Because how else would he be able to make that promise that she would see her father again?
Where are you going?
Cemetery. To commune with my dear husband's spirit.
I need a skedaddle too.
Dude, she even dresses like her mother.
We spent weeks coming up with a group costume theme. We agreed nothing Disney. The closest we ever got to Disney was when Astor dressed as Cinderella's dead mom. You'll never guess what the girls came up with. Fruit salad. Isn't that genius? It's healthy and non-triggering. Reverse mortgage, which is mortgage spelled backwards. I'm more nervous than she is. The boy lives over on Jefferson. Don't mention that street. I have a listing that's kept me from a perfect sales record. The place had been on the market
there
for
it is.
years. But I thought if I could sell a murder house, it would be a feather in my cap. A murder house.
What?
125. That's where I dropped Astrid off. She was seeing a
Wait,
boy named
who did the murders?
Jeremy Frazier.
Oh, it's gotta be the kid.
23 years ago, he murdered his parents. The cops found him hiding in his treehouse. When they tried to get him out, he fell, broke his neck, died instantly.
No, it's convenient that, like, despite having done that, his neck isn't, like, crooked. Guess for ease of filming, they didn't want one of their leads cocking their neck the entire time through the whole film. Nice. Oh, whoa.
I think that worked.
Astrid!
Dude, this is playing out like an episode of Small Town Murder. You never expect something like that in these small towns in the middle of nowhere. But then some crazy shit happens. Welcome to the afterlife.
Okay, you just wait here.
Oh, we got another shark attack victim back there. Hawk Dog Boy and Cat Lady are still hanging out, waiting. Oh, good God. What? Oh, chimney accident, I presume?
Okay, we need to go to immigration.
Oh, God, what happened to...
Excuse me, can I please speak to your manager?
Oh, my God.
Take a number and a seat.
Poor Chuck.
Oh, dude.
My God, it fucking lights up too. Okay, it doesn't. It's just the glow of the candles lighting it up.
I, your surviving queen, proudly take up the mantle of your...
Oh! Oh yeah, defanged my ass. Oh no, wait. Well, maybe Charles isn't going to be alone after all.
Trick or treat.
Here we are. Apples, carrot sticks, and some blonde raisins, because no one likes a big fat clown.
Yeah, fuck you. Be so pissed if I was one of those kids.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Oh. Oh, that's how this is going. But he's got his own shit we got to deal with too, with his ex-wife. There's a lot of plots up in the air here, man.
I need you to tell me what this means.
Oh, well, let's have a look, shall we? Long story short, your daughter's screwed. She decided to trade lives with a boy.
There it is.
One-way ticket on the Soul Train.
Soul Train?
That's right. Last stop, the Great Beyond.
Girl, she can't get on that train. You gotta get me in there so I can get her out.
Well, I can get you in, but it's gonna take a quid pro quo.
Got this ex-wife, you know? And she's kind of a whack job, first of all. If I could just get away from her permanently.
You want me to marry you?
I thought you'd never ask.
How do I know that you're gonna keep your word?
Oh, God. If they go through with it this time, that would be insane.
I'll marry you if you help me save my daughter.
I'm gonna need that in writing. Give her that.
Ow.
And here we go.
Okay.
Well, can't exactly go through the front door.
Oh. Oh. Okay. For a second, I thought he drew like a manhole or a pipe. Knock, knock.
You never saw us. Bob, you and the boys stand guard. Nobody gets through.
Wow. We're having a whole on. Oh! They're like, hell no, we're getting the hell out of here. Oh, wait, hold on. That doesn't lead back to here, does it? Are they gonna just start running around in the house? Oh my God. They remind me of the Goombas from the 90s Mario movie.
Underplay it.
You gotta keep it real.
Hold on. What the hell is going on?
Oh.
Time to call the Groove Squad.
Oh my God, he's just been acting, busting through cups the entire time.
Sift through the sands of Titan if you have to. Men, this is what you've been training your entire deaths for.
Wow.
Gotta keep it real.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, yep. That sucks.
No. 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 Oh. What if a mistake's been made? Because I'm not supposed to be here.
Well, it's your own fault, to be fair. Where the fuck did Charles go?
I have global entry. Is there a line for that?
Hey, now that you're gone, your art might even pop off now.
Stand on the marks and look directly into the camera. Say cheese.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Are you okay?
I feel strange.
I feel amazing. You agreed to swap your life for mine.
What?
Oh, wow.
If you hustle, you can make the 8:35.
Thank you very much.
Well, I mean, she gets a free pass straight to the Great Beyond while everybody else is still trapped here for God knows how long.
The transfer isn't permanent till then.
Okay, we have some time at least to undo this before it sticks. Oh! Oh! Yo! Dude! That sucks though. Falling into the river and getting munched on by piranha. What a way to go. Especially considering in the Amazon, there's no way in hell anybody was ever going to find his body after something like that either.
Don't, my beloved.
Oh no. Oh, poor Bob. Oh, dude, he's sweating.
The Soul Train.
Where are you going?
We got the little boys' room first.
I like when we get these close-up shots, like she's like doing the glide. I like that effect. Great Beyond, Pearly Gates, Fires of Damnation. What's that last one? Elysium Fields, I think is what it said. Wow.
All aboard the Soul Train.
Wow. I like how all of the other trains are delayed, though. Good thing this isn't like a regular city train, because that thing would have been doors shut and gone by now. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Hey, where are we? I don't know. Hey, that's Saturn. I swear the afterlife is so random.
Yeah, dude. I'll be honest, I didn't even put that together or like realize that until my rewatch. I never picked up on the fact that this was Saturn, or a moon of Saturn for that matter. That went over my head every time, I guess, as a kid. Yo! Oh, it looks so derpy with its mouth closed.
Take my hand.
Aw, Daddy? There we go. So did the piranha die with him as well, hence why they are still attached to him? Or are those alive?
Mary Curie, after the radiation poisoning, right?
Aw, he got it. That's adorable.
I know you can't see me, but I check in on you both all the time.
Really? Aw.
You need each other. You make each other better.
So then, is Lydia lying about not being able to see him? Or, because, like, she would surely see him if he's checking in, right? Unless he's being sneaky about it. So why she's not seeing him is because he's staying out of sight. And what is in her neck? Is that a javelin?
Bob.
Where's Beetlejuice?
Oh, God, I love the effects in this, though, man. Oh, wow, they are just strutting around town.
What are you doing here?
I'm searching for the lost lambs to bring back into the light. Why don't I give it a ride to the church?
That's a little sus.
Is there perhaps anyone here who has the power to help me?
Did that line used to work for you?
I'm not dead! My husband's here, Charles Deetz. Yes, he can fix us. You call him, he can fix us, he can fix anything.
Not anymore, he can't.
No, wait, I know people!
Not anymore.
Beetlejuice.
Oh!
No!
Wow, dude, he's gonna be like bouncing around like a ping pong ball.
Find Charles, please, and then the VIP lounge.
VIP lounge?
Where is he?
Oh, Bob. Aww. Oh. Oh. Ooh. His eyes fucking popped.
Don't snap that passport.
You're too late. I think it was Dostoevsky who
Oh.
said. Later, fucker.
Oh, that was good. Well, damn, that backfired on him. Wait, are we actually just done with him now? Is that it? I haven't been paying attention to the runtime. I guess we are kind of on the back stretch.
I'll see you later.
Oh my God, my wedding!
Oh, no.
Now, you know you don't have to do this, right? No, but if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it.
Oh, she agreed to marry Beetlejuice, though. He's gonna crash this wedding. Or rather, hijack is probably the better word.
Come into thy house with open arms.
Hey, maybe he was up to nothing suspicious.
Who are all these people?
It's just a couple of influencers. Nobody under 5 million followers. And I think we have a Netflix executive in there.
Wait, where's Delia?
Uh-oh. Oh, he brought her up for the wedding.
You.
You.
You're Beetlejuice.
Oh.
The deal is you can never ever say my name, ever.
What deal?
The deal she made to save you. By the way, you can call me Dad.
Oh. Uh-oh.
You haven't made much progress since our last session, so I'm going to suggest some drug therapy. Don't be afraid to share when you're ready.
Oh, okay. Let's see what he's got to spill.
I always thought your whole act was bullshit. I never believed in ghosts, spirits, or any of it.
What? All this time? Why the hell did you want to get married?
Money!
Money? I knew I could make more as your husband than I could as your manager, and I never had a dead fiance. I just went to that survivor's retreat so that I could meet weak women and exploit them. And I hit the codependent lottery when I met you.
How about a little physical therapy?
I will say, this one, despite him still trying to marry Lydia, has a lot of the vibes of the animated series with the way they're kind of having to work together.
Let's see.
Oh, Whoa!
Where you going, Padre?
Yeah, you got to officiate, buddy. Ain't no escaping now. Right back in their old duds.
More surprise. This is from the heart.
Ew. Was it riddled with teeth?
As we followed in the dance.
At least this time around, it is not as creepy. By any stretch.
Like a striped pair of pants.
Let's go burn. I know they're not actually singing, but like he's putting in the effort in his facial expressions. He's got such a unique face and expressiveness to it, and he just works it.
I don't think that I can take it, 'cause it took so.
See, I thought Beetlejuice was going to want to interrupt the wedding and object. But I think his ex-wife is going to have something to say about this. Because she's still floating around in the background somewhere.
I recall the yellow cotton dress. Old man playing checkers.
Look, he's going the extra mile with this shit, man. They're still frozen back there.
I will drink the wine while it is warm and never let you catch me looking at the sun. After all the loves of my life.
Oh god, I completely forgot about him. Hey man, it looks like everybody's having a damn good time filming this. Right into the cake.
Mr. Juice, you violated Code 699.
Book 'em, Dano.
Wow. There she is.
What the f?
I'm back.
You look fantastic. You look so put together.
He's mine.
It's me, not you.
Your soul belongs to me, my love. For eternity.
Oh god, that statue of Dafoe.
Need a soulmate. Somebody who really sees you. For instance.
Oh, she like double taked for a second. She's like, maybe. Uh-oh. Okay, wait. Is that it?
Let's go.
Hey, we had a deal.
You violated Code 699. According to that book, that contract is null and void.
Oh. Reading the handbook paid off.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Wow.
Should have got married in Vegas.
How would that have helped? How would that make any bit of a difference?
You can take a selfie now if you like, but make it quick.
Those snakes were actually poisonous, weren't they?
Yeah. So I died of embarrassment.
Your work's gonna go up in value.
Oh, well then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's like, okay, good. Great trade-off, except I won't get to see any of that.
Don't come knocking until it's your time. And in the meantime, remember, you gotta keep it real. Come on, beautiful. We got a date with the commissioner.
Oh, wait, she gets to move on? Damn. Dude, they did Charles so dirty, man. God damn.
I'm so happy to see you.
Oh, Charles.
Oh my god, there's like a bunch of shark teeth in top of him.
This is the 1013 to the great beyond.
Do they at least get repaired when they get to the great beyond or become ethereal, or are they still fucked up for all eternity?
I have spent so much time talking to the dead. It's time I started living.
Aww, cute.
I want to make memories with the people I love.
They're finally doing the things. Hopefully he's not a murderer too. Oh, shit. I mean, we still don't know that for sure. Just saying. Oh, we're flashing through her life. Oh. Ah! What? Is this really happening or is this a dream? Please tell me this is a dream. Oh, thank Christ.
I just had the weirdest dream.
Oh my god, Juiceception. Beetlejuice 3? Maybe? Is that what we were teeing up there? He's not done? You can't keep him down, man. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I don't think it holds a candle to the original. I think it had a lot of... I think it had too many balls up in the air. It was juggling too many things. You know, as far as these different plot lines and threads, like Beetlejuice, his ex, but Beetlejuice trying to get with Lydia, but then Lydia trying to find her daughter, who was then kind of courted by this dead murderer who was trying to get his life back. Meanwhile, you have Charles running around in the afterlife. Meanwhile, you have Delia dying and then also trying to navigate the afterlife and then having to get all those things come together. And then you have the afterlife police trying to find Beetlejuice because of what's happening with his ex-wife. Like, there's a lot of things up in the air. And the resolution to some of them, like, especially the resolution, I think, towards the, you know, the thing with the murderer child that was trying to take Astrid's life to give his own back. You know, that resolution, like, with Beetlejuice just popping up and sending him to hell. Boom, just like that, done. Barely an inconvenience. And especially with the sandworm at the end. Like, all this with his ex-wife trailing him the entire time through the movie. And then just like summon a sandworm, boom, that's done. Like, some of the resolutions towards some of those storylines just were so abrupt. But even with all those kind of messy elements, this was still such a fun ride. Like, this was like a haunted house amusement park ride that we just kind of sit down and we're coasting through, like getting to spend time with these characters, running around manically, spending more time in the afterlife here. I mean, I don't know comparatively screen time, you know, from one movie to the other, like what it was like there, but it feels like we spent more time with the afterlife outside of just following the Maitlands around the attic and throughout their house trying to get, you know, the Deetzes out in the first one. Like, we were spending a lot of time in the afterlife, in the behind the scenes, the bureaucracy of it all these different like ins and outs, getting to learn a little bit more about the manual as well. So I really enjoyed all of that, especially some of these other characters in the afterlife that are operating both the ins and outs of it, like Willem Dafoe being this actor in life who just did action movies and stuff like that, faked it and all this kind of stuff, and then coming in here and being the detective, being the guy that's the head of this like afterlife precinct. He's in charge, but he doesn't really know what he's doing. He's just doing everything like in this very elevated actory way, like overacting a lot of it, except when he's like, keep it real, or whatever the fuck he did, his catchphrase was. I thought that was super fun. And just the effects, the different varieties of extreme ass deaths that we saw all through this, from the people in the afterlife to our primary characters as well. And also the way that somebody like Lydia, after her experiences and what I would presume, especially after the Deetzes tried to capitalize on their house being haunted, it would be kind of out there. It makes sense that Lydia would be known, at least to the townsfolk, after all the crazy stuff that probably happened up on that hill. And then obviously connecting that to the deaths of the Maitlands anyway in the small town, any death like that, unfortunate or untimely, is going to be something that echoes on, which is what kind of happened too with that house down the line. The only reason that plotline really worked is because they don't live here anymore. Lydia and Astrid don't live around here. They wouldn't have heard about that over the years. So it happened while they were gone. And especially, even if Lydia maybe have heard about it, Astrid definitely wouldn't have kept up with that. So the way she kind of fell into that trap was really well done. And they set it up really nicely. I mean, all the telltale signs were really there. There was a lot of things just kind of screaming at it when you know how this world works and stuff like that, and the kind of sense of humor and sensibilities that this world has. It was really easy to kind of see there was something fishy about that from the get-go, but I couldn't quite put my finger on what the game plan was going to be. I thought she was going to fall in love with somebody who had passed. It was going to be like the Maitland situation with the way they took care of, kind of took this kind of parental ownership over Lydia. That's what kept them around for so long, was that they actually kind of wanted to stay there for her because they couldn't have kids even in life. And now in death, they definitely can't have kids. So I like that connection too. I thought it was going to go that direction. I thought she was going to fall in love. She was going to learn that he was going to be a ghost. And then that would also help her connect with her mother. And then like they would have a little relationship, and then they'd have to either work that out or, like with Lydia, learn that she can't hang on to what has gone and live in the now. So maybe there would be a bittersweet disconnect. But no, we had two people trying to get back into the world of the living. Beetlejuice and this murderer child was manipulating her and into exchanging her life for his. Weird loopholes in this book, man. I wonder what else you can do with it if you actually took the time to read through it all. Because that seems way simpler than what Beetlejuice was trying to do. Because again, we got his backstory in this too. We learned that he was like a grave robber all the way back during the plagues and all of that. And then we had his ex-wife, who was a member of this death cult, who kind of lured him into her trap, seduced him, and sacrificed him as part of her, like, whatever the hell they were trying to do. And I guess in the interim, I don't know if he killed her. They never really explained that, like why she was in those crates, what happened to her. I don't know if there's like an extended edition of this or any deleted scenes that kind of elaborate further on this, or even if maybe there were scenes in this that did mention that, but maybe I missed it. But like, I don't know what happened there. Did he kill her post-death, or did that happen sometime later in her life? Is somebody in the living world do that to her, and that's just what happened here, and they just decided to pack her off? Or is that all what Beetlejuice did to get away from her? Did he lock her up back there because Danny DeVito was like, hey, you're not supposed to be back here? So maybe he chopped her up and left her back here and then went for broke. I don't know. I don't know if I would have picked on some of these things if I didn't just recently watch the original film, like with the little lines that alluded to him having a previous relationship and then him already having a ring to offer her along with that line, and us focusing in on her ring finger, her wedding band ring finger coming in, connecting with that. It's just a lot of great little subtle details like that. I just wish some of those elements had a little more time to them, because on top of that, I forgot to even mention, you have the dead father of Astrid. You know, she's in a similar situation with Lydia, where she's got this, at least this possible step figure trying to come in and kind of hijack the family, and she's kind of butting heads with him, and it's just a weird fit for Lydia, but she's also struggling with navigating her life after the loss of Astrid's father as well. She's just kind of coasting, and is this guy just capitalizing on her grief, which is just something very common in a way. You know, his whole character was just screaming red flags the entire way through. So when his reveal came around, it was not a shock at all. Anyway, like, there's a lot of similar connective tissue between what Astrid was going through and what Lydia was kind of going through, in the way that they both had this kind of fragmented familial unit. But obviously their relationship is a little more strained, because growing up knowing Lydia is known for seeing ghosts and all these different things, and her being a skeptic of it all, especially, I think most of that is rooted in the fact that Lydia never helped her connect with her father. And it never, again, they didn't explicitly say it. He said he's been keeping tabs on them. So my best assumption is that he didn't want to be seen. So maybe he was kind of gazing out of Lydia's sight. Maybe that's why she never saw him or could never see him. But that ended up driving a wedge between her and Astrid, because Astrid's like, okay, if you can do all these things, why can't I talk to my dad? Why are you keeping me from him? It built this animosity between them. So it created this animosity with her between the afterlife, the idea spirits, and all this, her mom's entire shtick, because she feels disconnected from her father, who in life she felt so connected to. They were like two peas in a pod, these two. And just, again, the over-the-top deaths for some of these people. Him being like on a protect the rainforest excursion in the Amazon, and then something happening to the boat, it's sinking, and him ended up drowning and being munched to death by piranhas and them never finding the body. Crazy. And then on top of that, even more over the top is what they did to Charles. Good God. I know they didn't have the actor and all that, but my God, you didn't have to go that hard on the character. Jesus. Plane crash. Survived the plane crash. Then murdered by shark. And then having to like strut around the afterlife completely decapitated. Like not even like just from the neck up, from like mid-torso up. Dude, that thing got a chunk of him out. And then on top of that, we ended this with Delia dying from her own stupidity, which her character is so funny to me. It's such a caricature of the avant-garde artist. I love that aspect of it. I'm a fine art major myself, so like I understand it, and I love the way they poke fun at it, because I see a lot of people, especially that kind of take themselves a little too seriously, or are just trying to twist anything and everything into this fantastical meaning. Like they're just reaching for things, just trying to, you know, get their shit out there. All she cared about was the spotlight, the attention. Everything about her is just always about her. But also because of what happened with her and what's been going on with Lydia, and also what's going on with Astrid and all these different people or whatever, they're all kind of forced to rely upon Beetlejuice in the end. And he's just kind of bouncing around, kind of being this wingman for everybody, while also trying to play his own game and avoid his wife. And just kind of that, the fact that they put him back to work was kind of surprising. I thought that was interesting. Like after he was like banished back at the end of the last film and waiting in line yet again, after everything that he'd been through and been sealed away before, it's wild to me that they would put him back to work, or at least allow him to operate a business of his own again. And him having all those shrunken head dudes kind of running everything with his right-hand man, Bob. Poor Bob got done dirty. A lot of people got done dirty in this movie. He was trying to be the best second hand that he could be, and then all the other workers, the moment that wall got blown up, they were out of there. There's a lot of really fun elements of this. At the end of the day, if it's not a perfect movie, which it is not, I had fun. I think the movie had fun. I think everybody making this had fun. Is it mind-blowing? No. Is it better than the first movie? No. Kind of getting off to a tangent too, I like that they kind of, you know, even if he is trying to do the same thing again, him just stalking her throughout these years, trying to get through, but only in this moment of like weakness as we get closer to Halloween, which I didn't even put together. This is set on Halloween and around Halloween. I can't remember actually when, like if there was ever a locked in time period that the first one was set in, but this one being set around Halloween makes sense. The closer you get to Halloween, the veil between the world of the living and the world of the dead kind of starts to falter a little bit. So he was becoming more loud. He was starting to appear. Lydia was starting to see him the closer we got to that day, which was interesting because I wasn't sure what that was about. Like, did he have a hand in what happened to Charles, or was it the emotional trauma of losing Charles, or what was it? I was trying to figure out what that was, but it wasn't really until Halloween was like right around the corner that I started to kind of put that together. But all that's to say that despite his motivations being very similar, and obviously, you know, I talked about in the beginning that I watched the animated series a lot growing up. Like Lydia and Beetlejuice had a completely different dynamic. There was none of that at all. Even when that kind of got suggested in the show, he like vomited. Like it repulsed him, the thought of that. They just tried to avoid that topic altogether in the animated series. They were just kind of like, he was like her imaginary best friend, her ride or die. And there were moments of this when they were forced to work together where it kind of felt like that, with the way that he was using his abilities to kind of benefit them and on the fly and kind of doing all these little tricks and gags on their enemies, and as well as just trying to help them navigate the afterlife. There's a lot of elements of this that echoed a lot of that. But of course, in the end, like everything, it's all about him, and he tried to get back on that original plan, marry Lydia so that his ex-wife couldn't do anything about it. And again, that just, again, the sandworm, just wiping that whole plot thread away just like that was wild to me. You know, catching him off guard. And I'm, again, okay, talking about other things that, like, again, that just kind of stuck in my head a little bit. Another little nitpick is, like, when they were at the end there and they started to send him back, saying his name again to cast him back into his exile, he didn't do anything to try to stop it. When Lydia was saying it, he was like, oh, he couldn't retaliate. He was like locking up. When the Maitlands, when they tried to do that in the first one, like he slapped a zipper on their lips. He slapped a metal plate on their lips. He made it harder and harder for them to even try to finish the spell to send him back. But in this, he just kind of let it happen, which is kind of the resolution to a lot of the plot threads in this, which is like the main thing I'm kind of hung up on is I feel like a lot of these plot threads that were set up and flirted with didn't have a satisfying conclusion, but the journey was fun. So I'm a little conflicted on that. Like the journey and the ride to the end was fun, but the way a lot of those threads ended is where I kind of have the hiccup. But like the overall end of the film, because sometimes the ending of a movie can completely stunt my enjoyment of the entire thing. And it's not that situation, because in the end, I feel like the accomplishment for the family, for the main characters by the end, was satisfying enough. I enjoyed what happened with them, with Astrid, Lydia, and everybody else throughout the film. It's just the individual plot threads kind of was just like, okay. Anyway, I had fun. Enjoyable movie. I think this is a fun one to throw on for Halloween. Companion piece with the original film. Make it a date every time, and the door is open for another one. And hell, even Michael Keaton and the cast said they had so much fun doing this, he would definitely be down for doing another one if they don't wait too long to do it, of course. But I'd be curious to see them kind of see what they can do with this and maybe revamp that. Maybe take some of the lessons learned from this and bring us back for Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. But guys, that's all I got. I hope you all had a happy Halloween. I hope you all enjoyed these films, and we can maybe come back again next year for another lineup of spooky movies. But in the meantime, I would love to know what you thought about this one. How do you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, York Korskov, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey L, Jake Cottrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Sam Oyer. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. But until then, have a happy Halloween, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.